All aboard the hype train. Guys, where are we going? What's that? You want Conductor Proto, you want Daddy Proto to tell you where we're going to be going on our hype train? Well, don't you worry. We're going to be going to E3. Toot toot. All week, man. Get on the cringe hype train. I didn't say cringe train. Oh, wait, what? Let's just get into it. There's going to be a lot of videos about E3, obviously. So if you want to hear my take on it, please go ahead and share these videos as much as possible. I don't get as many views on these videos as I normally would other news stories because a lot of people tend to do these, so it's kind of a saturated market. So if you would share this with everyone you could, I'd really appreciate it. So we're going to be talking about 3 big things that were announced from Microsoft. No, not the new pirate game that Rare's making. That's pretty fucking awesome too, and I'll be covering that later. And if you want to see that story, just remember to stay tuned. But we're going to be talking about the Xbox that is now slim, the Xbox One S. We're going to be talking about Project Scorpio and a comparison chart of Project Scorpio versus the PlayStation Neo. Don't worry, I'll go back to it. You don't have to pause the video or rewind it or anything like that. We're just going to be starting off with the Xbox One S. So they actually do have a slim version of the Xbox One. It's not really that slim. I don't know what you were expecting. I've been saying this multiple times since the very beginning of the Red Ring of Death. Okay. You have a system that builds up tremendous heat. How do you get the heat out? You have 2 options. Implement multiple fans. That's costly. Those fans will eventually break. It's just what's going to happen, and that will be costly to the consumer who has to repair them. After 3 to 4 years, I would be very surprised if the fans would be working in perfect condition. Sometimes you get good ones, sometimes you get bad ones, the bearings go out, things like that. So that's kind of risky. Adding more mechanical components to a gaming console means a greater chance that it will break. The second thing is you can make it bigger, wider, more ventilation. Way better option. Or you can make the full body aluminum or metal so that it can take the CPU and GPU's thermals and expose it to the outside, transfer the heat from the inside of the case to the outside of the case. There's multiple ways of dealing with this, but this apparently, this slimmed down version, it really isn't that slim. Yeah, it's a little bit slimmer, like it looks more akin to a PlayStation in not the width, but the height, and the length is still extremely long. The width is alright, it's the same, just about. The length looks just about the same, but the height has been shortened a bit. And you can see the different variations. Oh, I'm sorry, advertisement. Sorry. You can see a redesign here on the original Xbox One. The right side is vented with slashes. This one has just holes. And you can see that there's plastic grating on the original. You can see the back IOs almost unchanged. It's almost the same. This is almost laughably the same thing, honestly. And it's amazing that it's so extremely similar. Now, they did change one thing right here. Again, the grating is gone and instead is replaced with holes, which is good because more ventilation, but it seems to be the same. It's a trade-off. It's the same thing. You have grating versus holes. Point is, there's air circulation. You know, you would have to do some in-depth test, and it might be a variable of 1 to 2 degrees Celsius, and that's not really a lot. You might think that's okay, you know, oh, it's cooler by 1 degree or 2 degree or maybe even 3 or 4 degrees, but that's within a margin of error. So again, I don't know if it would be cooler or not. The thing that was changed here is that this was added. This is a slimmer looking drive, I would say, just slightly, because it's not aluminum, shiny aluminum looking. The button itself is changed, I think, right here, to where it used to be a long rectangle and now it's a circle. You can see on the front panel, this is no longer just glossy here. On the other one, this is straight plastic and this is gloss. This is not gloss. This is kind of vented holes, but there's not they're not open, so they're not vented. There's something added here, but this used to be right here, and now it's right here, which is very nice. So if you're plugging in a dongle of any kind, that will help out. The infrared receiver is right here, the IR blaster. You can see that. You can see that too. Again, the button has been changed. And that's it. That's the Xbox One S. Is it worth $300? $350? Yeah. I don't know. Apparently, it supports 4K video. So, if you have Netflix and a 4K TV, get it. If you don't have a 4K TV, you're not really going to reap a lot of the rewards. On to the Scorpio. Xbox One Scorpio has been revealed. All of the information is here, but we're going to just jump over the chart. I just want to let you know that this information is here. They are also claiming it is going to be the most powerful console ever made. Now, Microsoft isn't bullshitting. At least I hope they're not, because the original Xbox, before the Xbox 360, was one of the most powerful consoles to date, and it had innovative features like a integrated hard drive, which was very innovative for the time to ship with the console. It wasn't an aftermarket thing that you added on. So let's go to the Scorpio versus PlayStation Neo chart. So there's a lot of information that is just to be determined in rumors, so take this with a grain of salt. Again, my news sources come from IGN, so again, Anyways, retail price hasn't been determined for the Xbox One Scorpio, but I guarantee you if the Xbox One Slim is around $300, it's going to be more expensive. So the PlayStation Neo has been confirmed to be more expensive than $350, but final price is unconfirmed. They're both going to have 8-core CPUs based on the AMD technologies. This is going to have 6 teraflop performance for the Xbox One Scorpio, and the PS Neo is going to have 36 Radeon GCN compute units at 911 megahertz, which is it's all right. Again, if you're a PC gamer and your PC Master Race, the 1080 and the RX 480, I think, will probably blow it out of the water. I can't think of AMD's one. Even a 390X would probably blow this out of the water, honestly. There's no talk about RAM, no talk about RAM bandwidth. Again, you have the rumors. Holiday 2017 is when the Scorpio's coming out. PlayStation Neo is probably holiday 2017 too. Video output will do 4K natively. They said that. It will do video and gaming 4K. It's only rumored on the PlayStation Neo. Just rumored. The biggest rumor is that PlayStation Neo was made to do VR, not just 4K. They didn't say an optical drive. They didn't say a hard drive, the size, but it's probably going to have an optical and a hard drive. Phil Spencer did say that the Xbox One Scorpio Slim and the Xbox One original, the original Xbox One, will all be backwards compatible with each other, so they will all play the same games. No one gets left behind, he stated. And he stated that, so I am assuming that it will have an optical drive. I can't see how it won't have an optical drive if everything's going to be backwards compatible. Again, same with the hard drive. You need a hard drive to install the games on. It is going to be VR compatible. They brought out a VR headset. Talked about it with Minecraft. John Carmack was playing Minecraft with the VR headset, and they showed it off just for probably less than 30 seconds, but you can see that. That's there. Every game is supported. All PS4 games will be supported, not just not PS3 or PS2 or PS1 games. All Xbox One games, same with Xbox 360 if they're backwards compatible. Same with the Xbox Live Arcade, any digital downloads, things like that. Unlike the PlayStation 4, where it just has PS4 software and the digital library. So there's that. They know that they're going to have their own VR, and the Xbox One Scorpio is working with Oculus. So they're going to support VR. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The Xbox One Slim, the Xbox One Scorpio, and the comparison chart. All systems are going to support Xbox One software. They have another program that has come out where you will be able to play anywhere on multiple devices, and we'll talk about that in the next news story. Are you interested in this stuff? Are you excited? Will you be one of the people buying one of these consoles? Let me know in the comments below, and if you enjoy my E3 coverage, please hop on the hype train and pull on the cord when your stop comes up, and I'll let you off the ride, because no one rides the hype train for too long. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching, and as always, good gaming and God bless.